Are you considering selling your Colorado land to an investor? It's a significant decision, and you want to make the correct one. This post will go over 5 crucial considerations to think about before selling your land to a Colorado investor. The reputation of the investor. When selling your land to an investor, make sure they have a good reputation. You don't want to be dealing with someone who is untrustworthy or dishonest. You can investigate online reviews, testimonials, and references to establish the investor's reputation. You can also inquire among the local real estate community to discover whether anyone has already worked with the investor. The investor's proposal. The investor's offer is another key item to consider. You want to make certain that you are receiving a fair price for your land. You can seek a professional appraisal or contact with a real estate agent to evaluate the worth of your land. The investor's offer might then be compared to the appraisal or the agent's estimate. Remember that investors often offer less than market value in order to close the acquisition faster and without contingencies. The investor's knowledge. It is also critical to analyze the investor's previous experience buying and selling land. You want to work with someone who understands the local market, zoning restrictions, and permits, as well as the paperwork and legal difficulties. You might inquire about the investor's previous transactions and success record. You should also inquire about their team and collaborators, which may include attorneys, surveyors, and contractors. The closing procedure. Selling land to an investor is not the same as selling a home to a buyer. The closing process can become more complicated as more parties, such as title firms, escrow agents, and notaries, are involved. You should ensure that the investor understands the closing process, including the schedule, fees, and contingencies. You should also ensure that you comprehend the conditions of the purchase agreement and any other documents involved, your objectives and needs. Finally, while selling your land to an investor, you must consider your personal ambitions and desires. Do you want a rapid cash sale, or do you want to wait for a greater price? Do you have any particular criteria or constraints, such as environmental or historical concerns? Are there any tax ramifications or estate planning concerns? You must properly describe your aims and needs to the investor and ensure that they can meet them. We buy land in Colorado. Selling land to a Colorado investor can be a profitable and handy option, but it requires careful study and planning. You may make an informed selection and prevent traps or regrets by examining the investor's reputation, offer, experience, closing process, and your personal goals and needs. Contact us today at Need a Fair Offer for a free consultation if you're ready to sell your land to a trustworthy and experienced investor.